Hi, hello. So this is spouse affairs again. So the I got three questions, and three of the questions says, how can I give my wife orgasm? I've heard so much about this orgasm. How can I give my wife orgasm? Okay. So before I delve into that, I want to say thank you for tuning in. Welcome, 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 welcome. Please feel free to share, subscribe, like. I'm just so grateful. Thank you for being a listener. Thank you for following my posts. Thank you for subscribing. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a million. Okay, so the question is the question that came in is, how can I give my wife, I'm trying to move my, so how can I give my wife orgasm? And I'm like, okay, let me tell you about some ways that you could, you know, the issue with, I don't like using the word give her, give me orgasm, because orgasm is more like laughter. You don't give laughter. The comedians don't even make us. The laughter comes from within. It comes from within. So we end up releasing laughter. We end up releasing. So instead of using the word giving, I think we should say, how do I make her to have an orgasm? How do I make her to have an orgasm? So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is, don't expect her to always have an orgasm. See, forget about what they are showing you on TV. Forget about what they're showing you. For those of you that, some people tell me that they watch porn, I don't support the watching of porn, but it's up to you guys. But maybe some of you have seen it in the past, but what you're seeing there, they're all lies, they're all acting. So forget about what you are seeing there. Those things are not true. They are not the reality. Okay, they are more, that's more like fantasy. That's not, reality. So the in real sex, the truth is that it's just a handful of women that have orgasm during intercourse. So we need to understand the body of the woman. First, you have the clitoris right there in the vagina. It has something like the clitoris. Many men don't even know where the clitoris is, what the clitoris is. The clitoris is that it is like a pea size. When you check your wife, I think men, you should be able to look. Tell your wife, just open your legs. Let me understand your body. So when you check in the vagina, when you open the labia, you see on top of it, you see something like a pea size. It's smallish. That is called the clitoris. So it is a numb tissue. It is outside of the vagina. It's just a few inches above. When you're getting to the junction, that T junction up, yeah, so it's just there. That's the vaginal lips. So that is where the clitoris is. So when no matter how the man is pounding and pounding and pounding, it does not, the clitoris is not stimulated. The clitoris is not stimulated depending on the position of the man. So many women need their clitoris to be caressed with the hand, or with the tongue, or with a vibrator, whatever. We need our clitoris to be caressed. So it can either be fast movements, slow movements, sometimes just shaking and shaking. We need that stimulation. We need that stimulation. We need, if she does not if she tells you that it hurts, as in, it's not everybody that needs it to be so intense. Sometimes just soft stroking gets her. The clitoris most people call it the clit. It has a lot of sensory nerves. It's packed, it's one organ that has a lot of sensory nerves. It's so sensitive. So many women, you need to, as a husband, how you can give her orgasm is try it out. Tell her, let me touch you there, try it out. And if she's feeling it, if she's enjoying it, you're touching the clitoris, you're touching it, you're smooshing it, you're touching it with whatever you're using, and then she's enjoying it. If she's enjoying it, you will feel her. She'll be getting wet. She will be feeling it, as in she knows she's enjoying. When somebody is enjoying something, she will know. So she will tell you if she's enjoying it or not. If she's enjoying it, keep at it. You get? So that way you can get her to have an orgasm by clitoral stimulation. Then you can also touch her everywhere. Guys, this thing is not just a boobs matter. It's not just a boobs matter. Our scalp, any men don't know that our scalp is there was a time I went to the salon. In the salon right there, they were cutting, when they are trying to cut your hair to put in oil, they cut it and they use all these sharp edges. That was the first time I knew that that thing can stimulate me. I was shocked. I was like, what's going on here? This person is just doing her job or his job. So it's not like it is an intentional decision. But right there, I was having an orgasm just by stimulation, scalp stimulation. So guys, scalp, you don't joke with such areas. Everywhere of our body, there are some hot spots. So find out what is the hot spot for your wife. Her toes. Have you checked out her toes? See, sex is a whole body massage. You want her to have an orgasm. Every part of her body is intricate. Every part of her body is sensual. Every part of her body should be aroused. So touch everyone unless the parts that she said, look, don't touch. People just think that it is only the genitals. It's only the vagina that you need to touch. No, it's not. It's not just the vagina. The other parts of her body. Yes, some people only focus on the boobs. You stay on the nipples, and then some of you use your teeth on her nipples. It hurts. So that's why she can't keep having sex every day. Sometimes her nipples are hurting because you are not doing it right. You don't need your teeth anywhere near in that nipple. You don't need your teeth. It will cause her pain. So use your tongue. If you must use your teeth, you don't grab it. There are ways to. Your wife is the best person to tell you how to take care. So enjoy the whole body from her head to her toes. From her head to her toes, her ears, the back of her neck, her earlobes, her feet, her back, her knees. Feel her body. That's my own. Feel her body. Feel her body. Feel her body. That's how to get her. And you are building something. Remember, you are building something. Then also, don't just be in a rush. Calm down. I tell guys, don't rush this thing. Take time with her. Don't forget your own desires first. Let her come. Let her. When she comes, you will come times 100. So let her achieve orgasm. Many women need a lot of time. We need a lot of time. It is not just touch me and I'm ready, I'm wet, enter. Some men just think that immediately she's wet, that's the time to enter. No, it's not just that. It's not about immediately she's wet, then you dive inside and you stroke and then you come. She's not yet there. That she's wet means you will know when she's ready. The clitoris will be really hard, as in you will know that she's ready. Even she will tell you that I'm ready, So don't start stroking just immediately you start having sex. Don't start stroking immediately. Let it build. Most sex therapists will tell you that you should do this thing for 30 minutes. 30 minutes of kissing. Kiss her, cuddle her, smoosh her. caress her whole body, her legs, her feet, everywhere, her earlobes, caress her down, as in slow down, dwell on her very well. That's what most therapists would recommend to you. Imagine 30 minutes of cuddle, and meanwhile some people in 5 minutes the man has come, everything's over. That is called a quickie. In fact, some people's quickie is 1 minute. And I've said it that quickie, if you follow my post, you know that I've said it that quickie is not every time. I call it early morning coffee. If you're giving her only coffee, and you're not giving her breakfast, lunch, and dinner, she will starve. So you need, yes, the quickie is good, but make sure that it is a balanced diet. She still has food in between. Okay? Then some women don't lubricate so fast, or they don't lubricate, and as we're getting older, the lubrication kind of reduces because of different hormones coming up. So you can add lubricants. Get a lubricant. I always say, okay, there's this KY jelly, get it, use it. Menopause makes women in the older, will be dry there. It will be dry. So you need that place to be properly lubricated. If not, she will have friction. There will be pain. So dryness, it's of course is a problem. So most people use saliva. Saliva is good. It's just that it dries very fast, very quickly. Before you know, saliva has dried. And it is not as slippery as lubricants. Some people use vegetable oil. Well, vegetable oil is quite messy. Your whole bed sheet, everything is messy. So that's why I said just use the commercial ones. There are a lot of lubricants. The ones that I used when we got married, which my friend recommended, was the KY jelly, and it worked for us. That was then. We don't use lubricants for now, but just remember that when you how do you apply it? Some people don't even know how to apply the lubricants. So just put a few drops of water, or apply it. It's slippery. When it dries out, you put a little more. You can just put it directly on her vagina or on your penis. But remember that thing can feel so cold, so make sure that you rub it on your hands first, so that at least it's slightly warm, so it doesn't kill the flow. Because if you just jab it in like that and she's like, whoa, what's that? It has killed some of the sensation in there. So let it be warm when you rub it in your hands. Then also, how do you get her to orgasm? You can also go somewhere else. In fact, we're too rigid. That's the problem. We're too rigid. It has to be in the bed late at night, lights out. Why must he be on the bed? Why must he be in the room? Why? Can't he be somewhere else in the house? If you have a big house, why can't he be in the kitchen, on the table in the kitchen? Why can't he be on the dining table? Why can't he be in the living room? Why can't he be in a hotel? Spontaneity. I mean, it makes a whole lot of sense. It increases, like I said that when I say I was writing somewhere, I say when you're having sex in the hotel, when you're having a sex in the hotel, it is not a routine. So there's something that the neurotransmitter does. It will release dopamine. And you need dopamine. You need it. Remember that dopamine is what is the one that guides the libido. So you need that dopamine. So as the dopamine is rising, so also that is the arousal, everything is rising, and then you will see that you should have an orgasm faster, because it's not the routine. It is not the routine. So do something different. Don't sit down and say, no, it has to be in the room, on the bed, lying down like this. Put the man is always on top. I mean, Be creative. Be creative. Do something different. Ladies, put candles in the room. Put candles in the bathroom. Do it in the bathroom. Set it up. I mean, be creative. Be creative. I mean, get music. Play some music. Play some music. Bath in the shower together. Bath together. Stand, bath, and let him sponge you. I mean, be creative. Don't just, treat yourself. Go and get professional massages right there. I mean, be creative. Okay. Then the last one that I want to talk about is some women have issues, having an orgasm. So they will tell you that you can also get some people call it, they say it's a vibrator. They call it a vibrator. So the issue with these things is just to stimulate. Remember, it's just to stimulate the clitoris. So you put it on it and then it vibrates on it. That vibration stimulates her, and with that you can now start stroking, and then you get her to have an orgasm. For those, if you feel comfortable doing it, if you feel comfortable, you and your spouse, because some of these things you have to feel comfortable doing it. In fact, I had to read somewhere, they said 1/3 of American women own a vibrator, but very few husband and wife include them in partner sex. So many men, what their fear is that I don't want to be replaced with this thing. I don't want to be replaced. So my own is that if you think about maybe a bricklayer or a carpenter, he has his tools. Do you go hire the tools? No, you don't hire the tools. You hire the person that is going to use the tools. So just remember. So vibrators, they cannot kiss her, they can't cuddle her, they can't love her, they can't, so they're just tools. So they can't make them laugh. So don't think that you will be replaced because she's using a vibrator or you are using a vibrator. Remember, you're using it on her. So it's both of you that are agreeing to it. So it's not a biggie. Don't think that it is one biggie. It's not a biggie. So I said that you can tell your wife about it if she feels okay, because if she's always having an issue, she can't have an orgasm. She never has an orgasm. You've tried everything, you've done everything, try this one. Try it out, both of you, and just make sure that your sex life is spiced up. That's just it. So thank you. I hope that I hope that this helped. I hope that this answered your questions. Remember, the clause is, I'm not giving her an orgasm. I'm not giving her an orgasm. I love my wife. I'm giving it a loving, beautiful relationship. I'm creating a comfortable, relaxed atmosphere so that my wife can enjoy it and enjoy it enough to climax and have an orgasm. So that's it. So guys, that's my that's my thoughts. I had to sit down and write, and so I hope that helped somebody. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, then click that notification bell so that anytime I release a new video, you can get to watch it. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you. Please send your questions to spouseaffairs@gmail.com. Send your questions. I can assure you I'll respond and send you back your feedback. Thank you so much. God bless you.